In this video, I'm going to talk about my 5th week in SMMA as a beginner starting from scratch. If you haven't seen my last video where I basically talk about my first month starting in SMMA, just go check that out if you want some more context. You can go do that right now or after this video, whatever. But I also started a free Discord community for SMMA owners, so feel free to join that if you want. Links in the description, but I'll talk about it more at the end. So basically an update. So right now I have 6 free trial clients. I signed one since my last video, so in the last week. And yeah, for those clients, those are 30-day free trials. And I uploaded the ads for 2 of them so far, and in the process of getting the other ones up and running, but I have 2 up. And yeah, so with the ads, I'm just split testing absolutely everything, different videos, landing pages, all that stuff. I don't want to go too in depth into the media buying part, but that's definitely a big part of it. And a lot of my time is in the ad manager and making sure that I'm optimizing absolutely everything. And yeah, if anyone has any tips about media buying, I'm honestly just trying to learn as much as possible, because service delivery, in my opinion, is the most important part. Because if you can master your service delivery, you're going to get referrals and your business is just going to grow by itself because your product is so good. And I have the outreach down, so it's just about honestly delivering a great service because I know I can get clients. So along with that, for those clients, I'm giving daily updates on either text or email, basically just telling the clients what I'm doing, what I'm testing out, the numbers of the ads and stuff like that, just so they know exactly everything I'm doing, what I'm testing, the numbers I'm looking at, because again, it's all their money, it's their ad spend. So I want to make sure that they know exactly where that budget is going towards. And along with that, I'm also doing weekly check-in calls. I had one with one of my clients who had the ads up and running for about a week, and that went well. The ads are a bit slower off the start, and I let them know that and just set the expectation that that's normal. And I did talk to some other people in the same niche as me and with the same service delivery or service as me. So I got some tips from them, which was really helpful. So I kind of just told them that, like, hey, I want to make sure I'm delivering the best service possible. So I reached out to other people in this industry and still doing a bunch of research, and I kind of just told him new things that I learned about it, so that he knows that I'm doing everything I can to get him the best results. And pairing with the daily updates and setting the right expectations, I think I'm just setting myself up for success no matter how the ads perform. And I'm just looking over at my computer too. I just have a few bullet points. Okay, and then yeah, the next thing, I'm actually now switching to a performance-based offer or a pay on results rather than continuing to do these free trials. I realized honestly in the first place I should have been doing this because my sales ability and my ability to talk with people, I think I would be able to close some paying clients even if it's a performance-based. So now I'm switching to a pay per appointment model, and I started cold calling for that today. But basically, I'm just going to have a tiny setup fee. One, it's nice to get some money in and cover some of my expenses, because obviously Go High Level, I'm still on a free trial for that for a few more days, but I want to cover that. And then also when the client puts some money up front, it's more of an incentive for them to actually do their part during the service, call the leads, everything. But yeah, and it's just, I think you attract the right type of clients when you're not offering your service for completely free. And with this, I'm doing pay per appointment, and I'm actually offering to call the leads myself. And I think not only this will help increase the results because I'll be able to book more appointments, and I trust myself to actually call the leads more than the client and follow up with them. But also it's going to be great experience for me. And eventually when I do outsource this to an ISA or have VAs that are calling the leads for my clients, I'll know exactly what works, how to talk to these leads and how to book appointments. And I think it's going to be a really good experience. So, and again, I started cold calling for that today. I did about 35 dials and I booked 3 appointments and had 2 other times to follow up. I followed up, they didn't pick up the phone. So hopefully something comes of that. But that was really, really strong with that new performance offer, which is way better than when I was cold calling for the free trials. So yeah, I pretty much have meetings all tomorrow, so Thursday and Friday. But Yeah, so I'm pausing outreach for now because I don't want to book meetings out for next week. Right now it's Wednesday. I don't want to book something for Monday because the odds of somebody showing up to that are they just go down every day, and I wouldn't really want to book more than 3 days out, and that would be a weekend. So most of the people I speak with don't want to do that. So, one other thing, I started looking into a mentorship and a coaching program and kind of just exploring different ones. But that's something I'm definitely going to do in the near future, just because I think working with somebody who was once in your shoes and is now in this place that you want to be, and I think that's such a great investment and a great opportunity just to get advice tailored to you, that honestly, the value I see in something like that, they're a mentor or a coach, they just help you fast track that journey. And I think the main part is just not, for me, it's not the accountability, because I'll go do 100, 150 cold calls a day, no problem. But I think it's just having clarity, knowing exactly what to do. So if I can work with somebody, they can tell me, hey, you need to do this. I can say, okay, I trust them because I know that they've done it before and it obviously worked for them. So I can just put my head down and go get it done. I think just that clarity will help me just get to the next level. Now, let me just scroll down. Now, my goals are just to continue learning service delivery during the current free trials, learning as much as I can, documenting everything so that I can continue to learn from it and look back on it, and sign some performance-based clients. I have a few meetings tomorrow and Friday with that new offer. I did make a new pitch deck for that as well. I forgot to mention, but I was working on that for a bit. So I'm going to see how it goes. I don't have any expectations, but I'm just hoping for the best. And yeah, obviously continuing to do outreach, booking meetings through cold calling right now, especially with this new offer, 35 dials and 3 appointments booked is pretty ridiculous. That's almost an appointment every 10 dials. So if I can do that, obviously it's not going to be like that every day, but if I can get numbers similar to that, I'm going to be able to fill my calendar every single week. And then the last thing, like I mentioned at the beginning, is just growing the SMMA Discord. And I actually did have a call with a few other people in the community. Right now there's about 6 or 7 people in there. And it's honestly been really helpful just for me to give advice and also get advice from other people who are in the similar shoes to me. And it's just good to learn from each other. And those calls are really, really valuable, even if it's with people who are just starting out. It's just nice to give your thoughts and talk to each other and people in the same situation as you with the same goals. So again, I'm looking to grow that, get as many people in there as possible, and then eventually I'll start doing if we can get a few more people in there, I'll start honestly doing weekly calls. I think that's one of the most helpful things you can do. And yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at. Again, the link for that is going to be in the description. Feel free to go join. And yeah, that's about it. I'm going to try to do these weekly update videos every single week if I can, but I'm a bit busy, but I just had a class get canceled today, so that's why I was able to do it. But if you have any questions, drop them in the Discord or send me a message on Instagram at noah.helped. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to keep posting, and I'll see you guys in the next one.